What's going on, guys? This is Heavy Lemon Live bringing on a video, and in today's video I'm gonna bring you on a deck profile on MAT. Yes, MAT Fubuki as Buddy. Yeah, sorry for the glare though. Yeah. So let's move on to we start with the monsters, shall we? We play 3 Sakanagi. Sakanagi is basically just for you to be able to ride on, then after that you go into Fubuki on top of it. So yeah, it's basically also your weapon researcher. Yeah. And secondly, we're gonna play 3 of Rana Collect, basically a soul charger. During your turn and opponent's turn, put a weaponry inside soul, gain to life. We're gonna play 2 Fubuki. So basically Fubuki skill is during each player's attack phase you can just chuck one soul. Yeah, from the deck some more, it's pretty good. Yeah. And yeah, you can stack up potentially quite a bit, and for each soul, doesn't matter MAT or not, it gains 3k power and 3k defense. 2 React Moon. So basically for React Moon, the reason why I play it because normally when you play MAT you have high defense, but your opponent will most probably link attack you, so that damage will be more than 5. So React Moon will be a very good defender. But secondary effects are when you can choose one card from your opponent's drop zone, you can pull back into the deck, which is quite crippling for some decks, like maybe let's say Max, because you need the Ragnarok Zerberus to do something to like maybe give Zerberus the defense that it needed, so it's quite crippling. And the last one is basically crit defense, power cannot be reduced. Basically this one, if you cannot draw Sakanagi or Fubuki, you can use this to ride first as like you can do this first as a fail safe, then you can search for weaponry also. Yeah, and then we have one Spiga, basically Daryl Barrack. Yeah, basically just add one card into hand. For weapons we have 4 Martis. Basically during your turn you chuck one soul, you can draw one card, and it will give the person on top, which is like the person on top, crit +1. Yeah, I mean of course it must be an MAT. Sure swap. So next up we're gonna play Asanagi, a really good defense item. Basically during opponent turn you can just chuck inside soul. Your top card get, as in 3k defense, and then opponent cards -1 crit. So it's really good if you stack a lot, and 3, so you can whole field -3, which is pretty good, and defense can stack as high as possible. Next up, 3 Shooting Star. Basically when you charge inside soul, charge inside soul, you can deal 1 damage to opponent, and when this card hits, whether it's a monster or the opponent itself, you can drop a gauge, which is quite good because you are actually hindering his play. Hien, Ragnarok weaponry. Basically when you just charge inside soul, you can you can destroy a card on the opponent's field. Then it's basically a re-stander for your Fubuki or your Sakanagi. Yeah. Next up, we're gonna play Impacts. Obviously, Brave Energy Full Drive, basically just a finisher. In case your Fubuki cannot finish, you can use this to finish off your opponent, which, yeah, 2 copies. Next, we're gonna play 4 copies of Future Palette. One of the most expensive cards in the Buddyfight market now, because this is a really good card, plus 5k power and defense, and it's a draw, and the person with this card in the soul cannot leave the field, and it's not once per turn, so yeah, you can just charge as many as you want. Next up, we're gonna play 4 Infinite Operation. Basically a very basic searcher. Search 1 weaponry and 1 Fubuki. Yeah. Then superhero time. 2 copies, basically add 1 to hand and 2 to gauge. Yeah. So next up we're gonna play FCBF, Future Cup Buddyfight. So basically what Future Cup Buddyfight does is search your buddy monster. As all of you already know, after searching you can just put in buddy zone and you will give your buddy 2 crit plus during the battle phase. But first you pay 2, no, sorry, you gain 2 gauge, which is quite crucial when it comes to calling monsters. Yeah, there's heavy gauge and your deck has a lot of gauge induced combos. Other than that, after Fubuki hit, you cast this, you search for impact, and you finish it, and you finish your opponent off. That's another way to play this deck as well. So feature card Buddyfight 2, and don't need to play at that many Fubukis as well, cause there's a lot of searches in the deck. 2 hyper energy, pretty generic, just charge 4, because these decks can be actually quite gauge heavy. It's a mission briefing. So basically, it's a mission briefing is you add 1, you check top 3, add 1 to hand, add 1 to gauge, and the rest you can drop or you can put inside Fubuki Soul. Not Fubuki Soul, but any card soul, which is pretty good because it can stack up on Fubuki's defense as well. Next up, we're gonna play 2-man team. So basically, this is basically when you have a MAT, you draw 2, but other than that, you can draw 1 only. If you are like really dire, like really the situation is really bad, Grace to be there to protect your Fubuki really, because you don't really want your Fubuki to get destroyed after having so many souls. Decks like Drum can really terrorize your combos. So you cast Grace, nothing will happen, and the secondary effect is you don't take effect damage, so impact will not finish you. Yeah, spell now obviously 2, pretty generic. So yeah, also the dream I went. Last card, as a spell, life as an aircraft mechanic. Basically you take back up to 2 MAT or weaponry. Yeah, so it's you can take from drop zone if you happen to have 2 Fubukis in drop zone, which pretty sad. Yeah, so yeah, this is Heavy Lemon Online bringing you on another video. Hope you guys like it, and please subscribe to my channel for more new videos. Bye.